It's a bottled Imperial IPA.
Oh, BC's Beer Review, BC's Beer Review, BC's Beer Review. Guess what today is, man? It's another episode of BC's Beer Reviews. And guess what, man? We're having another one of them we're still on one of them hot stretches up here in Michigan. Now, within the next day or so, we're going to be getting a cold spell. You know, chilly out here. And which is fine. And you know, that's why I did that Apple's Orchard or the Angry Orchard episode the other day. And you know what? Today I had to call in a ranger. Yes, I did. I had to call in a Voodoo ranger for this. And you know, I've had Voodoo Ranger before, and they're pretty good. I've been wanting to do, in one of my previous episodes, I mentioned how there's some beers I wanted to hit, and Voodoo Ranger was another one that I wanted to hit. Okay, now this is by New Belgium, okay, and so far, I haven't been disappointed by this beer here so far. Excuse me, you know how I get when I'm drinking. And this is a 9.0 APV beer and not much of a head, as you can tell. And look at that. You see that? Man, that is looking good to me. For real. And, you know, most of you guys know me that watch the show on a regular basis. Okay. Now, when I'm not doing my beer show and if I'm taking a off night from beer shows, because I've got a day job, and this is more like a passion for me, you know what I mean? And I figured, you know, if I'm going to drink beer, I might as well be productive at it in a way. And I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. I really do. If it wasn't for you guys, I'll probably still do them with no views. I'll still be doing it, but I'm doing it for you guys. I really am, and I'm glad you guys tune in to watch what I do here in Michigan. For real, I mean, it's just one of them things. I'm just saying, hey, I appreciate you guys, man. Every single one of you guys out there, man. That's why part of the reason why I do what I do. And, you know, these guys, like I've mentioned in one of my previous episodes, there's some companies or beers that I wanted to hit. Now, Storm King by Victory Beers Company was one of them beers that I wanted to hit. Now, this company, just Voodoo Ranger in general, I've wanted to hit. Now, it's been, in a way, kind of hard for me to find Voodoo Ranger, which is why I'm doing this one now. And since I did that Angry Orchard Crisp Apple, I need something on the opposite end of the spectrum to, I don't know if cleansing the palate's the right word, but I've been craving an IPA. Now, this is an Imperial IPA, a 9.0 ABV with a 70 IBU. Now, the IBU, if you guys don't know what that is, that's the International Bitterness Unit. And trust me, they can get up there for real. And these guys, they've got one place out in Colorado, and the other one they've got in North Carolina called Asheville. Okay. I'm assuming this is where my six-pack came from, was Asheville, North Carolina. Okay. And you know, I've never so far had a bad beer by Voodoo Ranger yet. But I'm just going by my standards and my taste buds. Okay, so this is just me talking. You guys know this. You know me. I'm just saying. It's just one of them things. And you know, hey, what can I say? And You know, these guys haven't done me wrong so far. So, yeah, these guys have never done me wrong, for real. I actually like these guys. If you check out my previous videos, you notice that with some of them, there's some beers I wanted to hit, and this is one of them beers that I wanted to hit. And like the Storm King, this is one of them. And a lot of you guys that watch my show faithfully, you know my go-to beer is Milwaukee's Best Ice. Now, for me, it's a natural progression, okay, where I'm going up with beer, okay. Now, it's generally Milwaukee's Best Ice, IPAs, and the stouts, okay. Now, the Dragon's Milk was good. I liked it. But when you start getting into the bourbon aged barrel beers like Backwoods Bastard and Storm King and the bourbon aged barrel Expedition Stout beers, now them, especially the Storm King and the bourbon aged barrel Expedition Stout, them ones are my favorites for real. Okay. Now the chocolate ones are good. I like them, but the ones that I've previously mentioned, like Storm King and the Expedition Stout bourbon aged barrel beers, now them are my absolute favorites for real. And these guys here kind of come in after them, and then the Milwaukee's Best Ice. Now, if I've got to give this a rating, I would have to give this a 7 for real. I mean, it's personal preference, my standards. It's one of them things, and if you got your own, fine. Hey, more power to you. But I'm just saying, this is where I'm landing with this beer. And like I've said, this beer has not done me wrong so far. And you know what? Thursday is October 1st. I'm going to have different kinds of beers. I'm going to start October 1st with an Oktoberfest beer. I know it runs from September 19th to October 3rd. And this is a rookie's mistake here on the beer show. So next year I'll get it right. But all of next month, from October to October 30th, I'm going to be doing my beers that I think are good for the month of October, okay? And I've got quite a few beers for the month of October, okay? And make sure you guys tune in for the 30th of October. Or, yeah, that's right, I'm calling it Devil's Night. If you don't like it, too bad. Troll me if you want to, I don't care. And you know what? I'm calling it Devil's Night. I'm old school like that, and I'm going to keep it that way. So deal with it. Anyways, I'm going to do my thing, and I'm going to present my beers that I think should be in the spirit of Halloween in some way or another. So make sure you guys check out my videos, and like I've always said, drink responsibly, don't do nothing stupid. Peace out, brother man. Peace out, sister girl. And I'll see you next time on the next PC's Beer Reviews.
BC's going to drink some beers, so take a seat, baby, have no fear. He will certainly bring that cheer, so sit down and don't move that rear. BC's gonna review some beers easier for you, because he just wants to.